What if you were trapped inside a blue whale's body? Imagine this. You're deep in the ocean, swimming peacefully, when a shadow larger than an airplane glides beneath you. Before you can react, a massive force pulls the water around you inward, and in a split second, you're sucked into complete darkness. You've just been swallowed by a blue whale, the largest animal to ever live on Earth. At first, there's no pain, just pressure, cold water, and darkness. You're inside a mouth so huge it could fit 50 people at once, but it feels like a collapsing cave, with the whale's tongue rising under you like a giant moving hill. You try to swim upward, but the whale gulps again. Millions of liters of water surge in. You're tossed around violently, like a leaf in a hurricane. Then you hit it. The wall. Not a real wall, but the baleen plates. Rows of giant bristle-like filters that stretch down from the whale's upper jaw. You push your hand between them and instantly feel the suction as the whale forces water outward. You realize something terrifying. You're too big to pass through the baleen, which means you're trapped. The whale closes its mouth, and suddenly, everything tightens. You can barely move. The space shrinks as the whale squeezes out the water. Every breath feels heavier. You feel heat building around you, coming from the whale's body temperature, which is warmer than the water outside. Within minutes, it feels like you're in a hot, wet pressure chamber. But the real danger hasn't even started. Most people think a whale can swallow a human whole, but that's a myth. A blue whale's throat is only the size of a small plate, not enough to swallow anything your size. So the whale tries to push you deeper. You feel the walls contract, like a giant muscle trying to force you down. But it fails. You get stuck halfway, jammed between the narrowing throat and the massive tongue pushing from behind. You're pressed so tightly, your bones start to ache. This is the moment you understand the truth. You won't make it to the stomach. The whale isn't designed to eat you. It's designed to reject you. And now, its body is trying to push you out. When a whale swallows something wrong, it enters stress mode. Its heart rate increases, its throat muscles tighten. Its whole body twists slightly as it tries to force the object back to the mouth. You feel the whale shifting left, then right, forcing you backward inch by inch. You're running out of breath. The pressure feels like your chest is cracking. Then suddenly, a blast. A huge surge of water floods in as the whale opens its mouth again. You're pushed backward violently, thrown against the baleen wall, and finally, you slip out into the open ocean again, floating, gasping, alive. For curiosity's sake, let's imagine something impossible, that the whale's throat somehow opened and you were forced into its stomach. What would happen? First, you wouldn't be digested. Whale stomachs aren't acidic like humans, but it wouldn't save you. Inside the stomach, there's almost no oxygen. Temperatures rise to dangerous levels. The muscles keep squeezing constantly because whales swallow food whole. You'd be trapped in darkness, pressed between semi-digested krill, slowly losing consciousness. Within a few minutes, your brain would shut down. Then your body. Even if the whale didn't digest you, you wouldn't survive the environment. Humans were never meant to be inside creatures like the blue whale. We're too big to be eaten, but too fragile to survive the process. If you want more what-if videos like this, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.